Yeah, guys, Beast back with some mostly content. I wanted to talk about something a little bit, mainly the issues with ninja tribes and why it needs some changes. So, first things first, I know a lot of you are gonna go, the rates, Beast, they're so bad. Honestly, no, the rates aren't bad for the amount of Shinobi coins they do give you for free. If you get on daily and do your logins and do your daily challenges and everything, you're gonna get hooked up relatively well without any issue. That's not the issue with the game. The main issue I have with the game personally is going to be actual content to do. Now, I know you can do daily logins, do your challenges, and get off and be done with it, and that's all well and cool until it's not. So, currently, we have a couple things you can do, and there's a couple events that come around every once in a while. So, first things first, let's head on over to Alliance, and I'll explain one of them, and that is Alliance Team Battle. Then there's Raids, and then there is, and I've already skipped mine for the day because you can skip your raids and just clear through them. There's raids and alliance, and there's a lot of systems, but not a lot of content to play. So basically, the only thing you ever have for content is Laboratory of Abyss or Flash Genealogy. So those get boring quickly because they're all just do them once a day. Like this one, you literally go in and claim a chest once you've cleared to the highest floor you can, and it's not a whole lot of content to keep you engaged. If you go over to the events tab, you have an auto battle arena, you have raids, which once again I already covered, Tower of Eternity, which once again is a daily chest claim, join exercises, which while is nice, it's 3 challenges a day, and it is currently double frags, so I mean you get 6 frags a day for any UR that pops up on the display, and it can be anything. I literally had Obitobi popping up in here, pretty nice. But the point is, nothing of this seems to be a type of content that will grab you or will keep you going back and going, man, I can't wait to beat that. It's more of a challenge as far as you can, claim daily and be done. Like Ninja World Tournament, it's also cool, but it's an auto battle competitive thing. PvE wise, I don't see enough content here. So join exercises, once again, 3 challenges a day. Once you get past a certain point, you're going to match with someone, you're going to clear it every single time. You're just going to let it play, you're going to watch it, which is going to look nice, but once again, that gets repetitive and boring. Tower of Eternity, once again, let's go and see where I'm at in Tower of Eternity, and I'm going to go ahead and just auto-edit a team and then modify it a little bit. So, first things first, I don't want you here, and I want Minato being the lead, so we're going to rock that, and then we're going to change this to Obito, and we're going to change this to, oh, why are you in the energy team? Here you go. Here you go. That's not where I want you. So, I do believe Orochimaru has, we'll leave him in energy, honestly. There's no reason to take him out. We'll leave that like it is. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So down here we have these two, so we need a lead here. So who's gonna be our lead? Ooh, and who's in our force team? Why are we running here? Because I just actually don't want to run, even though I've seen some good damage with Mitsuki. So I think we'll run Mitsuki. We'll just swap him out for Naruto, so he's at the end stunning. Well, no, because the Naruto is an AoE, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna leave it right there. Okay, so once again, this isn't enough content to be doing that keeps you engaged daily. That's the main thing, is daily engageable content that you can just do every single day without getting bored. This game really lacks, and I'll go ahead and show you Tower of Eternity. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna auto battle it, not gonna lie to you. That's just usually how the cookie crumbles for me. Is just auto battling a lot of events because none of them are truly engaging. They're the same thing. They're the same thing with different names, basically. This looks just like how Join Exercise does, or anything else when you pop into a battle. You're challenging, 6, 9 people, the same thing as always. And once again, I really don't want to be letting this auto. We're going to play this ourselves. But the game doesn't have enough engaging content, and I'm really interested to see where they take it in the anniversary. And I think the grind itself for leveling up characters and everything gets very overwhelming if you're trying to be a well, because of the lack of resources in Rio. It was solved in Rene Festival, and that ended, and now it's just kind of like log in daily, claim your stuff, and save up for the next character you plan on leveling up, and of course also be working on your current characters. It's just a very overwhelming process overall. We're going to attack the Naruto here with Minato, and we're going to see what damage we can do once again. This is interesting to watch, I suppose, but overall, not a lot of engaging content. just kind of like a, you know, there needs to be more PvE content. And the main issue with this game is, like Rebirth, it kind of requires them to put some actual effort into the game and actually come up with new content, because the current layout of the game itself doesn't provide for a lot of space to put new content, unless they put it in that bottom banner, which is a very weird location. Like some people, when they start the game, they don't even realize Abyss or Flashback exists. They think it's just a banner announcing the latest summon because it has the latest summon on there. And it's honestly, the only point for it is to get frags and, you know, some resources. It's pretty nice for resources. I do like Abysses and Flashbacks. And yeah, I don't think we're clearing this. Well, actually, the Naruto's below. Okay, this could happen. This could happen. This could definitely happen. Here we go. So let's go Naruto and Jiraiya. There's enough characters. They do enough stuff. There's just not enough events to actually care about them doing this stuff. I would love to see some more content. Some people want to see real-time player versus player PvP. And while I think that could help the game, I think the PvE side also needs a little work. But, you know, it's really weird because here's a co-op attack. Check it out. It's really weird because we don't have enough content at all. And a lot of the content is kind of reward for completion achievement type PvE content, where you've gotten to this level of the stage, good job, get to another one in like a month or whenever, you know, you get stronger, or just cap it out and just never go any farther after that and just log in daily. That gets really repetitive. We need content that's actually engaging, and the PvE content currently is not, in my own opinion, of course, engaging enough to keep a player base consistent. And I think if they wish for this game to do any good, they do need to work on the content being engaging and actually able to hold a player base for longer than, you know, I'm gonna go check this game out. Okay, well, I mean, I'm kind of locked up here. I'm kind of bored. It's cool. I'm gonna do daily logins because that's all the time I got for. But I do know that some people do want something to actually be doing when they get on daily. And while they could just try and continue to get through floor after floor after floor of Eternity Battle, or Tower of Eternity and everything else, it's not enough. It's not enough at all. And the events button itself is interesting, but it doesn't really need its own events button because it's not an event thing. Events are usually a time special thing that happens. The real event thing that we actually have, the 3 events that I know of that we have, is Genealogy, Abyss, and of course the you know, Alliance team battle, which is all cool, but it's more, all of it's well base centered. I'd love to see some free-to-play characters be popping in here that you can farm. I do know that we have had some free-to-play characters, and I'm sure at that point the game was a little more fun. Like when we had Rine Festival going on, this SR Naruto, it was nice just to do missions and accept gifts and, you know, get more dupes into this Naruto. And speaking of, my boy's not looking bad. I do really want a 7-star the Rine Fez Naruto, and I know that's a waste of SR frags, even though he's really good. There's going to be newer units releasing soon enough, and it's very questionable to do stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and level up my stuff here, and once again, this is kind of all you got to do, is go in here and push a level up button on your favorite Shinobi that you currently use in your team, and after that, you're kind of just sitting there with like, okay, let's see what number I can raise today. While that is fun, and for some people, you may be convinced of that, like I'm 342k power, I'm happy having a higher team power daily. I wish I had some more events to challenge. I wish there were specific grindable things. And honestly, I feel like Laboratory of Abyss should have its own section. If you actually take a look at Dokkan's layout, they have the story side and they have the events side. We have a missions and events button. It's just not used properly because all of this is not what I would consider an event. I consider Arena a daily thing, Raids a daily thing, Tower of Eternity is definitely a daily thing, Joint Exercises is a daily thing, and Ninja World Tournament's a daily thing. It's not an event time thing. An event thing is Laboratory of Abyss, but it's the only event we ever get. Same with Genealogy. It's basically they take the same event and reskin it over and over and over, or just continue to re-release it. And I think we need a little bit of a continuity change here, where we get more content here. That's my main issue with the game, is the game's very repetitive, and for those of us who are content creators, it's either basically coming up with videos out of our ass, or, you know, just not making a video. And I don't want to be the type of guy that sits there and makes just these whack off the chain videos that are just like, yeah, I was reaching for a video today. I'd rather just not upload, and that's just, it's very sad to see. And I know they do make feature updates, but we can't keep getting updates like this. This is cool and all, don't get me wrong. I love being able to change your home screen. But this is all just a looks thing that I'm not going to look at if I don't have anything to do on the game. Like, I'm about to get off now. I'm done with the game. I've done it. Sure, I can go over here and do some exchange stuff. But overall, it's just not that enticing to do. And once you're done with it, you're done with it. It's just, we need more engaging content. We need free-to-play farms. We need, first of all, when I started the game, we had two different things when you'd actually go into the campaign. Up here at the very top, there was like a campaign shop where when you cleared the story missions so far, you'd get points, or actually just basically every clear you'd get a point or so. And you could exchange it for, I think it was SR, Sasuke, Hebe. And that made it so much nicer. And I know you can go into Arena now and exchange it for SR Sai. But real quick, I suppose here's my checklist that I think needs to be done during the anniversary, which is coming up in March, by the way, so this is kind of anniversary speculation here. Kinda. I think the anniversary needs a free-to-play farm. I think we need the bring back of the, I forget what they were even calling it, basically the shop that was up here. We need that to come back with a new unit. We need some free-to-play farms, and we need some more PvE content just to be farming and playing. I need a better reason to log in and play it if I want to, but not like a forced thing. Because it's beautiful for those of us who just want to log in daily and get stuff done. But even for us, it's like, yo, I'm basically just logging in to farm stuff so I can summon and feel like a whale. And it's really weird. But anyway, checklist. Give us a free-to-play farm, please. Give us another free-to-play farm. I'm sick. There's literally 3 free-to-play farms in the game right now that you can actually farm, besides like the Rs and the SRs and everything. And I'm not doing that as a whale personally. I like the URs. I like the SRs that are on the banners. I don't really want to level anything else up unless they give us, you know, a free-to-play farm. I will level up a free-to-play farm. And I think material itself shouldn't be as time-gated. I think that's a way to keep you playing, yeah, but it's kind of just a cheesy way of keeping you playing. Time gating stuff is not exactly the best move, except for keeping a returning player base, and that's about all it's good for. But if there's no content to challenge with the new units you're getting, you're basically just farming up new units over and over and leveling up new things over and over, just to either A, test them out, or B, you know, just, you know, that's how it goes. It's really interesting. A lot of the materials you need are all just in story, and while that's nice, if you're gonna do that to us, you're gonna have to give us something else to play, besides, you know, challenging flashback or abyss up to the far as you can, and, you know, 5 challenges a day of flashback and alliance team battle if it comes around. Maybe you can go into arena and watch the battle. But anyway, with the anniversary, I feel that the game needs a major update to the amount of content that you can play and the reasons to be playing and continuing to play. Dokkan has this. They have Dokkan. Dokkan has so much more content than this. They have story events. They have everything. And we're just kind of sitting here, you know, with Laboratory of Abyss, Genealogy, and Alliance Team Battle. Those are the 3 events we have, and we've had them since the launch of the game. And it's just not very, it's not a wise thing. It needs more content, period. Basically, all I'm saying is we need more stuff to do in this game. More stuff to challenge. Less whale-centered, honestly. Because, like, Abyss is nice, and I think everyone should do it no matter what, even if you pull for the unit or not. Especially if it's an SR unit. And I do like that you can head over to the Shinobi Exchange Shop and at least get the 1 star of whatever SR that is. And by the end of the flashback, or, you know, the Abyss, you're gonna be getting, you know, a few stars up on that SR. Super duper easy. Personally, I hold on to Shinobi coins if I already pulled the unit. Now, that being said, I have exchanged before. I'm gonna hold on to these for now, because maybe there'll be a UR in here I want one day or something like that. But I have all these guys right now, so, you know, it's really not much use to me. It's a really cool feature, but, you know, I feel like that needs something done to it. The other thing I think that needs done to it, honestly, and I know a lot of people talk about this, and I know it's an interesting topic overall, and wow, hold up. What's this guy away from? Okay, he's 350. Okay, so he could be 6-starred eventually. But overall, I don't really care about 6-starring him. He's 5-starred, which it's cool that if you pull the units on release, you get to 5-star them. Like, my Orochi's already 5-starred. Let's go ahead and look at him a little bit. 105 out of 240. Yeah, he's getting there. He's almost 6-starred. Well, probably 6-star. I mean, we're guaranteed to. It should be 20 times 8, so it should be like 160. Yeah, we should be right at 6-starring him, maybe a little over. So we'll have a 6-star SR Orochi. That'll be cool. This guy's guaranteed, you know, to be right at 5-star when the event ends. Very, very cool. We just need more content for those of us who aren't grinding for the latest characters. Or if you didn't pull on the latest characters, something that gives you an incentive to play outside of the people who are pulling on every banner. And if you're wondering real quickly, I'll cover this. So I know I didn't actually drop a video over this. I hate dropping videos like this, especially over extra fragment summons. I'm more willing to drop a should you summon on new unit banners than I am to drop over an extra frag banner. Extra frag banners are filler banners in place for the waiting period in between the current new unit banners and the next one, and extra fragments are kind of like, okay, well, sure, you get extra fragments, but it's so many Shinobi coins in order to actually star a person up from fragments. If you're not doing a flashback or a genealogy, it's just not worth it in my eyes. I mean, I have both of these units, so the point of it really wouldn't be much to me. I'd get maybe 20 frags, maybe 40 frags, which still would not be enough to frag them up when I could just use UR or SR fragments. The only thing they really get me on is these single banners, and I'm ready for the next banner. I'll go ahead and tell you, I can't wait for the next unit to release, and it's always hype when a new unit does release because it gives you content for a couple days. But as a content creator, basically here's what we got when new stuff releases. So first of all, when they leak the new stuff, there's a video. Maybe if they leak a couple different things, there's 2 videos. Then we got the summon, that's a video. If we want to do a should you summon video separately, that's also a video. And if we want to do a unit showcase over, if it's a double unit banner, that's 2 videos. If it's not a double unit banner, that's 1 video. Maybe we can do a Laboratory of Abyss guide, which is really repetitive because it's the same event, guys. It's just reskins. So, like, we need more content. That's my issue with this game. That's what I think and hope to see in Anniversary. But let me know down below what you be thinking. And yeah, I suppose I'll be out. But keep it beast mode. See ya.